I'm Michelle, and I'm with a grassroots volunteer-based group called the Deep Sea Defenders, and we're an international group of people who are really concerned about the prospect of deep sea mining the oceans for metals and minerals that are to go into the renewable energy industry. And today we held a rally in downtown Vancouver to bring attention to the fact that this is something that's looming on the horizon, and to give some information to the people who attended about why deep sea mining is a terrible idea.
So what would deep sea mining actually look like? Well, imagine house-sized machines crawling along the seabed like a tank and indiscriminately vacuuming up the contents of the seabed and sending it to a ship on the surface. The digging and gouging of the ocean floor by these machines destroy deep sea habitats. But there are other impacts too. Floating particles would be carried throughout the entire water column by powerful currents, damaging the respiratory systems of billions of fish and marine animals.
I had personal experience during my studies of being on expeditions to the deep ocean to study the life there, and it's amazing. It is beautiful and alien looking, and it is so precious.
Deep ocean communities have evolved under tremendously stable conditions. A sudden influx of sediment will devastate and inundate these slow-moving or sessile organisms and foul up their filter feeding and gas exchange systems. So destruction is not limited to the mined areas, but to vast areas surrounding them as well.
My name is Sandra Curry, and I'm a mother and a grandmother. And I'm very much concerned about the planet that we're leaving to our progeny.
This is a statement directly from some of the Pacific Island nations who are opposed to deep sea mining. Deep sea mining is not needed, not wanted, not consented. We are the ocean. In its preservation, we are preserved.
I didn't know anything about the deep oceans until really recently, when I realized that they were under threat from deep sea mining. And one of the things I've been learning recently is all the beautiful, mysterious life forms that live on the bottom of the ocean that none of us will ever get to meet, but whose existence is just really important. It's not acceptable to destroy the lives of these mysterious animals like viper fish and frill sharks and all these other animals I'm just learning about.
Deep ocean mining will devastate the world's biggest carbon sink. This is an enormous area of the ocean floor, whether it's in hydrothermal vent areas or in abyssal plains.
To me, deep sea mining is the last frontier of industrial society violating Mother Earth. So when someone asks me about green technology, I ask, where are the raw materials coming from? Who are the people that are being displaced? What are the energy inputs? What about emissions?
We're in a climate crisis right now. The last thing we want to do is interfere with yet another system that is actively removing carbon from the environment and locking it up into solid structures.
Really inspired by everyone I've met today and what was said at the rally. I love the sea. I love being on it and being around it, and I feel that passion only grows if I'm also involved in somehow resisting harmful things like deep sea mining.
Good news here is that this has not yet started. Deep sea mining has not yet started. This is a winnable fight, and we can stand in their way, and that's what we're going to do.
We need to spread this message a lot. So anything we can do to reach out to our friends, our communities, our schools, and our government representatives who are going to be making the policies, we need to do that as much as possible.